Well, hello there, every human being on Earth. Every uh, person that identifies as an animal, as a salt shaker, as a wallet. Every walks of life. We back for a kind of a super secret Saturday stream. It actually sounds super secret Saturday stream. Oh my god, that's quadruple S's. I like that. I like that. So, yeah, I figured we would do Texas today. I think we'll do okay here. I'm looking forward to it. We'll give it a couple minutes here for the stream to go up and people get notifications and all that hoopla because it takes a couple minutes for that to go through. Dang, I always keep thinking of things to like improve the stream. I don't really know what to do. Like, all I can think of is just like a pre-stream song, but like I don't know, it just never really sounds good. I don't know. Hello Spencer Boyce. Hello Dalton. Got yourself a Suarez 164th today. Ooh, are those the big cars? That's pretty cool. Bear Palm. Urza Scarlet is best waifu. She's a Dami Bomb. You know what? I can understand. She pretty hot. No lie. Oh my sweet Jesus. Ryan Zibble? Good lord. Hi. Hi. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for the $9.99. That is awesome. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. That means a lot. It goes such a long ways with me and stuff. Thank you, Ryan. I appreciate that. You're really cool. Thank you. No, the small ones. Okay, that explains the... Okay. But you know what? Suarez's paint schemes are pretty good, so... I will consider that a worthy of purchase. Great. Now, I got Urza on the mind. Oh, God. Bear had good taste. I will tell you that. I don't know if you're still watching, but you have good taste. But yeah. Hello, Breeze. Wait, Dalton. There was someone that sent me fan mail, and I don't know if that was you, Dalton, but I did get it. I guess I could read on stream. But I don't know. There's such a big stream delay from like when I'm talking to when you guys like see it, so I'm gonna give that like it's like a 2-minute delay or something crazy like that. I wonder if there's a way I can like fix that, but I don't know if that's gonna like jeopardize the whole stream if I don't do that, or if I do that or something. I always have fantastic taste, fellow weed. Thank you! Thank you. Oh, that's so nice. If I was rich, I would give you $500. Would love to see your reaction. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, you don't have to feel like sending that. I mean, I'm very thankful with really any amount I get through like super chats or like Streamlabs stuff. So you don't have to feel like doing that much would make me happy. My man. Hello, Josh. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate people tuning in. No, I haven't sent it email. Okay, because somebody did, and I thought you left a comment, but I wasn't sure. It was just a letter, and I just thought it'd be better to do it on stream. But I don't know where that. Maybe I should just make that as a video. It's not like a. I don't know. Like there's not like a ton to say in the video for just a letter, and it's pretty short. and I would feel pretty embarrassed if it was like a 2-minute video. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah. Well, we got some people looking at me, so 11 people watching me just talk. I appreciate that. So yeah, Texas. We should be okay. I did a little bit of practicing, and the car feels fine. It's really good. Well, you're funny. I came into your channel. You used to go with your driver wins. Oh, that's so cool. And you think I'm funny? That's I appreciate that. I'm just a guy, and I that's cool. But yeah, the everyone videos. I keep thinking about that because I know why I removed them, because I just kept getting content ID with them, and it was just kind of getting too risky to do that with me doing the full-time thing. But I was thinking of making like a separate channel for those, and maybe updating certain ones, and maybe doing ones that are drivers that are just completely retired, and maybe just adding more to what was already there originally with them. Like, I know there's like more like Ernie Irvin clips I can use, and like Kyle Petty ones, for example. I can kind of just re-upload them, but like kind of update them with like more like recent footage that was found. So I could do something like that, but I'm just so busy with other stuff, I just don't really have time to. But it's always in my mind to like bring those back in like a channel, in like its own separate channel, because I have like one day I do want to like do like different things where like I have like a super secret like anime channel that I plan on posting stuff on there one day. I plan on posting all my Robin videos and then posting it as like one big giant video when it's all done, which will probably be literally a 10-hour channel, 10-hour video, because seriously, it has been it's so in depth. Like the first two parts already like a combined like 2.5 hours, and this next part here is gonna probably be another hour, so that's gonna be 3.5 hours, and that's not even to like the big Ennie's Lobby part, which that's already like, I remember recording now, it was like 2 hours, so that's gonna be like 5.5 hour total. It will be probably a 10-hour series at this point with like 8 parts or more. I don't know. It's just it's a girthy one. It just takes a lot of time. But yeah, with all that said, you should have much more subscribers. You're fantastic, better than all. You're too kind. You're too kind, Bear. I appreciate those words. That's cool. But yeah, we're just gonna kind of just jump straight into this, because this is already gonna be kind of a long race as is. So we're going to Texas with Warren stuff, which is a problem. That is one of the things I'm worried about going into this race. It's not good condition. We do got money to start overhauling stuff, or at least putting better stuff into it, so we might do a little better. Point standings, we only dropped 1 spot. I think we might be able to gain one of them back today. We should be able to finish ahead of Kenny Wallace. I would like to think so. In point standings, Tony Stewart's new leader. He has 3 wins in a row and has a top 10 every single race. His average finish is 4th. I mean, it's disgusting at the moment. But yeah, can he go 4 in a row? I don't know. But yeah, with all that said, we'll just kind of just jump straight into it. So we're just going to quick select, because there's only one option, 51 car rating, which is a bit of a concern. But when we do go into Talladega, because that's the next race, we're going to have the best stuff ever. And we should have at least, maybe, a good car to get our sponsor objectives, and maybe a top 30, maybe top 25 finish. I don't know. But yeah, 51 car rating, going into Texas. 100 and... good lord, a lot of laps. Like a blog channel or highlights. You know, I was thinking of highlights, but I'm just so busy with other stuff. I almost feel like I need an editor, but I don't really want to have an editor to deal with my channel, because I don't think I'm that entertaining, and I don't know there's that much clips to go through. But I don't always do like blogs or like vlog type videos. I don't know. I feel like I like to keep my personal life kind of private. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Did you guys see Iceberg's video about Jeff Corey and the wreck that led to the end of this? God, I don't think I did, unless it's the Vegas one, because that was kind of like the turning point of his career. But I don't know if that's a new video or not. And imagine not finishing ahead of Kenny Walls. Kenny Walls. That's good. That's a good name. I'll edit. Oh, Bear, you're too kind. You don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. That's it. You don't have to do that. Because I'm thinking about like streaming more often, like on this channel, and like doing it like 3 times a week, like Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and maybe Saturday. I don't know. But this is only going to be until like the new game comes out. Then I'll probably switch it around a little bit. So for the next month, it's going to be kind of like this. And then I was thinking of like doing something with channel members, but I'm so not clever on like what to do with channel members. Like I don't have any creative like ideas or emojis to like have the chat like use in a moment. That would be like I'm like there's certain things I feel like I'm creative with, and there's just other things where I'm just like I just don't have a clue. And I feel bad to like ask for help or something. I heard Kenny Walls on it. Kenny Walls is pretty good. Kenny Walls is a good name. So yeah, here's our car setup. It's pretty good. From what I tested out, this is Dale's stuff. The only thing I changed was just the suspension. The wedge is just half round up instead of the full round. Gear ratio. I think his was at 102. I'm going to bump mine to 103 or 104 because this car is a little more upgraded than mine at this point. We're just going to throw in some practice laps, just get a little bit of a feel for it, because again, qualifying is really important to try to get that sponsor bonus. But I think we could definitely get a easy top 30. I don't think that's going to be a problem for us. I guess a good question is, Mr. Bear Palm, is I do have a Discord server. I'm semi-active in there. I don't leave too much comments or anything, but I check it pretty frequently to make sure things are running smoothly. And it's a pretty chill Discord. I have it in my description if you want to like check that out and be a part of it. And if you do want to do, like, if you want to, if can't talk, but if you really want to like edit my streams down to like highlights or something, I guess you can let me know, because that'll be kind of cool to see that. I've never really had anyone like ask before, so that'll be kind of neat to have like a highlight thing. Then I can look at it. I don't know. I'm in like uncharted territory with all that now. But if you need to message me or anything, usually I'm always way more active on Discord than like Twitter. So that's usually the place I go a lot anymore. Yeah, this car feels fine. Like I don't really have any problems with it. So I don't know. I feel good about this one. I just can't believe we got out of Bristol with a 25th place finish. That was ridiculous. We got so lucky with that finish. I mean, it's comical. It's just complete comical how we were able to cheese a 25th place finish with that. But yeah, we're going to qualify. We should be able to get top 35. Like, that shouldn't be... This chair... Stop. It just wants to make its presence known so much. I might need to get a new chair at some point. This thing just squeaks and moans. It's gross. be off turn 4. That should be easily a better lap than the first, and it is. That's our goal objective. I'm fine with that. That's he's freaking out about that. That's fine with me. 28.7. Oh my god. Does anyone know of something that you can use for PS2 to make the quality better without needing a computer? There is a I don't know what it is exactly, but it's not like the color cable. It's not like the white, yellow, and red cables. It's like a little. It literally looks like a PS2 like HDMI thing that's in the back of like the PS2 Slims, but it's only on the Slims. I don't think it's on the original one. But if you plug that in there, then you have like, I don't even know what the name of it is. Since I'm on my PC, I guess I can look at it in my Elgato here. Oh, I can't bring it up. But it's like an AV in. It's an AV in thing. That does up the quality a little bit. It's still not as good as like what an emulator would do, but like it does improve it. Because I used to go from like a PVR, like a Hopog PVR, and then I went to the Elgato with this thing, and it did look a lot better. But there is ways to like get around it, and it looks better by comparison. But that's usually the way to approach it if you're gonna like record off it. That's if you have like a game capture though. If you don't have a game capture, then I don't know what you would do because you might need like an adapter for the AV thing to go into TV or something wild like that. I don't know, but that's only if like you have like the emulator. Yeah, we're just gonna let these people take the way at MRN, and we'll try our damnedest to get a good finish.
Welcome to Texas Motor Speedway in Fort Worth, Texas, and today's NASCAR Winston Cup race, the Samsung Radio Shack 500. What's in store for these drivers today?
Texas is a tough track for these drivers to get a hang of. It's very fast, but has a very tight groove. Some of these cars may add some paint to the walls here before the race is over.
In 2002, Rusty Wallace had his streak of consecutive seasons with a victory stopped at 16.
He and Ricky Rudd tied for that longest win streak, but you know Rusty wanted to take it for himself. Now he just has to look at starting a new streak.
The 63 car has really turned up the intensity recently, but I'm not sure the other drivers appreciate it.
A little bumping now and then is okay. They just need to make sure it doesn't get any more serious.
Brett Bodine finds himself in a bit of a slump.
I believe they've got a chance to turn their luck around here. Those guys have been working extra hard this week, and I think it just may pay off for them in the end.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
You know, after hearing this so many times over the years, it doesn't feel old. And I know it looks a lot like Brett Bodine's car because that car's based on the Alan Quickie car. But it's just funny they showed that back to back. All right, here we go. 167 laps. Oh my good god. I think the pit strategy is just going to be a standard 2-stop kind of race for us, like usual. And get to the bottom right away. We got to try to stay away from our rivals because Jerry Nadeau is super mega ultra pissed at us. So we want to try to stay away from him. The AI usually do weird things in the trioval in the early laps of this race, so that's why I'm trying to stay away from them. If this and Atlanta are kind of like that. Yeah, so far so good on the first lap. Again, the biggest problem is just going to be on the long run speed. But I don't know. Okay. Yeah, I heard crunch. I heard crunch behind me. Oh God! I'm sorry, Skinner. I'm not used to having that kind of speed. Yeah, block it up. Block it up. That's what you get. You get some OCD on the back bumper. And there we go, up to 21st. No substantial hood damage. I'm just worried about the fall off. I mean, we're really good right now, but that fall off is going to be a problem. That would be honestly really cool to have like the PS2 games look like this, or like it was a remastered. If they remastered it with like the emulator like quality and just reduced that little bit of like AI, like the texture flickering on the pre-race presentation thing, which I think you might be able to fix on the emulator. I just don't know the settings. But if they like touch that up so it doesn't flicker, honestly, it would be a great port. Because even for like as an emulator, it looks pretty damn good for 2003. Like through this, it's very crisp looking. It's kind of sad because this is it's not too far off from the Heat games in terms of like the graphics. It's kind of funny. Dale Jarrett's back here, and I don't know why. That's bizarre. He's probably gonna get by me. We're actually kind of holding him off a little bit, which is kind of like shocking. I didn't expect the car to have that kind of speed in it.
29.40. You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel? Hold your line. You're still there.
I think we're gonna have to pit every 60 laps, I think.
Still there.
If we have to pit, or if we get like halfway on fuel around lap 30, then I think we'll be fine on 2 stops. Everybody will be pitting twice. We don't have to worry about wonky fuel strategy. At least I would hope not.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there. Number 38, you still there?
Oh, that's fine, Bear. Yeah, the Xfinity race is going to be on in a couple minutes. I know it's set on the Racing Reference. It starts at 7:30, but I don't know if that's like pre-race and then the actual race starts at 8, like Eastern. I'm not sure. But I'll definitely tune into it after the stream and check that out.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
Yeah, I don't even know what to say. I mean, this car is good. I know what the game wants me to do. It wants me to try to make that, like, aggressive pass and then, like, risk my whole race. I'm not going to do that. We got many laps. It seems like we're faster than Mayfield and Elliott. And probably Ward Burr. Usually these aren't, like, top-tier fast cars. So we should be able to get by them at some point. Waltrip dropped back from second to outside the top 10, which is kind of embarrassing. Get by Mayfield for 16th. I think at top, that's the thing, like, pit stops are going to be a problem for us. We're going to just lose a lot of time through those. Just because our pit crew's not fast, so that's another thing I'm worried about. And what, got to be careful of the aero push too, especially within the draft. You're going to get more speed, and you got to kind of back up the corner a little bit more. Let's see how much fuel we burn a lap. So 17.9 at the line. And I'll see what that's like when we get to the line next time by. Am I too late? You are never late, JC. And Dale's here. Oh my God, Dale! Oh, the gang's here. Oh, that's beautiful. Thank you, Dale. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate it. Give Dale some love because he's the one that's using my setups. Or I used his setups. What am I saying? Jeez, I can't talk. Yeah. He only lost like 0.3. So that's interesting. Usually it's like 0.4. So that's interesting. 24 people watching me? Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that. I'm trying to stream more often. Like, I want to maybe try doing that. With these, especially with these Thunder games, like almost the entire race is interesting. So there's always something to talk about. It seems like. So I feel like you can kind of get away with streaming these. This and like NASCAR 5 as well, I think. Also, Kenny Wallace, we have to beat in points. He has like 4 points over me, so we need to finish 2 spots ahead of him to get back that coveted 20th place in points. Dale is what if's dad. You know what? I think so too. Dale Jarrett got by me and I didn't even notice. Yeah, I think we're going to be able to make it on 2 stops pretty easily. I mean, we're 15 laps in. We're not even like... We're not even close to being halfway on fuel, so... I wonder if we can legitimately finish on lead lap, because I don't think we can really count Darlington as being on like a legitimate one, because we kind of got into an incident. Because like, if the race just went green, we were gonna eventually go a lap down. This track, I don't know. Oh yeah, since Dale's in the chat, I was telling my mom about the birth of Elliot, and I was telling her why Dale chose that name, and she was very, very, very humbled by that, because I was saying oh well, his dad named him Dale because Dale Earnhardt, and now he named his son off a driver too. And it's like the tradition continues, sort of thing, and she was just like, oh, that's adorable. I'm like, I know, and I'm not supposed to say that's adorable because I'm a guy, so I'm supposed to be like, That's what I did. I was just like, I can't emote. I can't emote my emotions. And the stream dies right when I have this really emotional moment. God damn it. We just made a pass, and I don't even know if chat saw it because the stream just lagged.
Number 15 is still there. Okay, we're clear.
That is 14th though. That pretty badass.
29.
Damn, Lord Burton just chilling in 12th. I thought he would start falling off.
Okay, you've got some driving to do. The leader has about 10 seconds on us.
Dale, how did you not think about that? I immediately thought of that. I was like, oh, that was intentional.
That was a great lap, buddy.
Oh my god, the connections. That's too surreal, Dale. I can't even handle the parallels. Jeez, that makes it even more like Melissa's your soulmate. It's just she's like the other half of the donut. I don't know what that analogy means. Speaking of donuts, I had Dunkin' Donuts like a couple days ago. The first time I ever got Dunkin' Donuts in a very long time. I always used to just get their Munchkin donuts, but now I went a one step beyond and got their glazed normal donut. And it was sticky, and I was just like, damn, I feel like I'm fighting with the food. And that was kind of my problem at the end. That's my food review. Dale, I don't know if I can handle any more bizarre or weird, because we got too many parallels and connections going on here. I don't know if I can handle it. I need to buy a seatbelt and strap myself in for this one.
Work a little harder. That lap was sort of slow.
I am very curious how we'll do a Talladega, though. The same birthday? Oh my god, I almost like careened into the wall. That is so bizarre. I can't handle this. That's the same. Oh my. That is freaky. That is freaky. There is so. She really is the other half of your donut. Like, there's no other explanation. I can't even, like... that's scary but amazing all at the same time. JC, what are we going to need to talk about? Because I made an analogy about a donut. Donut love. I don't know, it just seemed like it fits. Did you, JC, just say you're gonna name your kid Robin? That, oh my god. That's a really funky way of saying that name, but any connection to One Piece in that name, I will take no matter how it's spelled. Though, kind of with my situation, I'm never really gonna have like a kid of my own, unless I like inseminate like another girl, and like they would have to like birth my child, and I'll have to get like a turkey baster, and I don't have a turkey baster. It's just like, I don't know. I'm thinking too far ahead. Robin or Urza. Well, what JC said, that sounded like Robin. Urza's not too bad of a name. Or Scarlet. Oh, Scarlet. That's a good one. That's if it's a girl though. That would be. Oh my god. That would be. That's, oh my god. It's a good, like if I had like a second child and it was also a girl, I would probably name that. Or that would be a good pick. Scarlet, that's pretty good. Elizabeth's a good name, even if you don't factor in Seven Deadly Sins. I would think of Elizabeth Taylor though. I don't think of her. Elizabeth Taylor. Oh god, I don't want to I'm getting too emotional. Robin plus Urza is Rosa. Oh my god. Oh my god, that is... Oh, that's too good. 30. Okay, so we can make it 60 laps. At least I hope so. So that would be 60 and then 120. Even if we go 29 laps, or 59 laps, that's still going to be a clear-cut 2-stop for us, and it should be for the rest of the people too. Who do you prefer, Robin or Urza? Oh god. Robin easily. Robin without question. Like, I don't even... Like... I adore Robin so much, it's not even funny. I have the cosplay outfit of Rennie's Lobby one. And everything. I'm doing a whole video series on her. Like, without question, it's her. I think hers is pretty good. It's just the only problem is they fan service her up way too much, and that's not always my cup of tea. I think the way Oda does his female characters is right on that really good fine line of fan service, but also having them like be badasses. But that's I guess that's just like my preference. But I still like hers though. Somehow we're actually catching Rusty Wallace. I'm kind of surprised by that. Are we legitimately going to be running 12? I swear, I felt the spider on my foot, and that was really freaking me out. I could be just... I swear, if that was a spider... you know what? I don't mind Mr. Spider coming in the room, but if it comes up on my foot, we're going to have a problem. And I'm not going to like that.
2981. Gotta pick it up a little. All outside. Okay, we're clear.
Elizabeth means the entire universe. That's pretty adorable. That's pretty adorable. Yeah, Elizabeth, a girl Elizabeth name. It's a good pick. It's a good pick. I'm fine with that. Where's the unsub button? I can't help it. It's just after watching One Piece, I don't know. I guess my standards in anime female just went up a ton. Like, she's fantastic in terms of how she's written. But there's certainly, like, some problems. It's mainly just her usage in the story. It gets to a point where she's not too relevant, and it kind of sucks for a while. I'll talk about it in my series when I do get to it. And everything, because I do want to be like, I want to praise it where I think it's worth praising, but I do want to criticize it when I do think it's worth being criticized. But yeah, there's some problems there. How's the car? The car feels scarily good. I mean, I have not had any problems with it.
Stay focused, buddy.
I just hope I can make it on, you know, 2 pit stops, or I hope the AI do 2 pit stops as well, because we have a legitimately easy top 15 finish, and I do not want that to go to waste. Any anime reviews as it is. That's what I was eventually gonna do on another channel.
29, get back on your marks now. We're slipping.
At some point, like I would upload all the Robin parts on that channel, and then like have it upload where it's just like all of it together in like one big video. But that's many months and possibly a couple years down the line, because it takes so long to make those videos now.
All clear, buddy. The 16 car, it's up high. 30, 31. How's the car setup feel? Our time's a little off. Clear on both sides.
That sounded like my car that did that, and it didn't sound good at all. But I do, like, I do have a couple of ideas. Like, I do eventually want to do a Dragon Ball Super series, because that series is such a disaster in how it's, like, written, that it deserves, like, a Mr. Plinkett review where it's, like, super in-depth. Because it is some of the worst, like, story writing ever. Like, I don't, like, there's, like, some people mean Fairy Tail for being, like, bad, but Super is literally that, but it's, the nightmare is real. It's not even, like, a parody, it is, like, actually just embarrassing. But I do want to get to that.
29,
There's so much I could rant about it. I literally could do, like, I could probably rant about it for, like, 6 hours on this stream, but I'm not going to weeb it up, because I want to talk about the race.
The 41 car, up high.
Honestly, I'm shocked I'm even running 12th. I mean, this car had a 51 rating. I really didn't think it would be this high up in the running at this point in the run. I truly didn't expect that. I thought maybe like 19th at best. But Dale, you made a, dare I say, a bitchin' setup in the most complimentary way.
Easy, buddy. That left front tire's seen some action. All right. Hold your line. You still there?
Supra's kind of similar to GT in like it has conceptually cool ideas. It's just the execution's horrible. Like conceptually, I think it's cool. Trunks gets to kill like Zamasu, but how they approach that is a disaster. And I think conceptually, the idea of the original like Ultra Instinct transformation is pretty cool. Like I think that's one of the most unique transformations ever. And the series actually like foreshadowed it, which is like holy shit. The show did some inkling of like foreshadowing with. Because Luis was talking about in like the Resurrection F arc, where you were saying, you know, you gotta control your, you gotta move instinctually or something. It was like, oh my god, it set that up sort of.
Gas tank is getting empty.
Yeah, it's terrible arc. Yes. Yeah. Oh my good lord. It.
29, 97.
It's dude. What? JC, are we gonna have a problem? Are you gonna sit here and be like, that arc was really good? What is it, JC? You can't just say. To just what if. No, it's still gonna have racing stuff. It's still gonna have that. I'm gonna be covering NASCAR 21. That's gonna be for probably a couple of months.
That lap was off your pace.
I'll probably go into March at least. If I had to guess, I don't really know how long that series will be, but I think it'll go for quite a while. Me and Caleb just watched the worst movie. What is that worst movie, JC? I'm curious.
Car pass. 30, 17. Gotta pick it up a little. Hold your line. You still there? 45 car is looking to pass. Clear on both sides.
Again, it's kind of a... Like, conceptually, I think the idea of Zamasu as a villain going rogue, or like a Supreme Kai going rogue, I think that idea in and of itself is pretty cool. But again, how it's executed, how he comes to that conclusion
Get back on it. We're losing time.
just doesn't feel genuine. Because he goes through one timeline and he sees barbarians and stuff. He goes forward in time and they're still like that, but it's just one timeline. But maybe if he like, if the show went really out of its way to show like he was really trying to make a difference, or going to different timelines to see like what other species were like, and then came to the conclusion, okay, like, well, none of these are good. It's just better to exterminate. Like if we went to that extreme, then I think we can show that, or we can understand why he comes to that conclusion. Or if the show actually had like the audacity to like show like actual violence, and like he checks on that barbarian timeline or something, and it's just like everybody's genocide, everybody just gets murdered or something, and it's just like nothing super graphic, but like, you know, we see impalements, we see like just, you can do it in a way where it's not super like gruesome. I don't know, but just the show just, oh god, it's show. Oh my god, I don't want to get into it. I read Eden Zero. I read Eden Zero. So far, I'm at like chapter 138, I think. Pretty good. I'm kind of shocked by it. I've been enjoying it so far. There's still some of that, some of the writing decisions I'm not too big of a fan of. With Hero, like how he approaches some things, like I guess power-ups is really just the main problem. I'm not too big of a fan of it. And there's like but it's at least at this point, it's pretty solid. I haven't really found anything that's like atrocious, except for just more fan service. The levels of fan service in that is kind of funny. like in one, I think I looked through one chapter once. I don't know what chapter it was, but I swear, like every other page or it was like every page or every other page there was some form of fan service, like a butt shot, breast shot, panty shot. Like it was, it was like excessive. It happens so much. I just wish he would just make an edgy series or something. Like he might as well just go ahead and do that. He's gonna go that route. Because I think the characters are pretty interesting. If you don't, like, that's the thing. Like, I think he can write compelling characters. It's just like he always has to do like extra fan service stuff. I don't know. I'm just, that's why I always kind of go with like One Piece stuff, because usually it's a bit more tasteful in its fan service. And maybe it's just like the frequency isn't as extreme. I don't know. That's just a me thing, though. I know what you're talking about. Like, yeah. It's like, it's not to say like it's badly drawn. It's just like it's some good fan service, but like I'm trying to like get into the story and stuff, but then you just have stuff like that happen. It's just too much. I feel like if he did a series and it didn't have that, or it just reduced it to like, if they reduced like 75% of it, I feel like, you know, it'd be pretty good. Again, it's just, when I read One Piece and, you know, I read that, it's just such different levels of storytelling, because One Piece is such a grand story that has so much build-up, and there's so many, like, references or callbacks to previous perks and moments in, like, the story, and it makes the world feel so expansive. And I should be pitting. Oh my god. No, not yet. I can tell that 15. It's just two different levels of storytelling. But in my video series, I try not to like reference other shows. Because I don't like to just tear one series down and then to raise another one up. I don't want to do that. So I just want to compare it to you know, the story itself. To just I just don't like to do that. I just don't think it's fair. It's just because it's just like they're not on the same scale. Like, I don't know. And I went into One Piece like not even like thinking it was gonna be bad. Like I didn't really have much hopes for it, but I got very surprised by it. I definitely think one day I should make like a guide on like how I watched it and how maybe other people should try to watch it. So I do think it would be pretty cool. Yeah, we're gonna be pinned next lap, Mr. Rum Bandit. That's a good name. I'm honestly surprised. Even on a long run, the car is still handling incredibly well. Like, Dale, this setup is disgusting. Ooh. Okay, we're pinned.
We're up another position. Number 18 is still there.
There we go.
Okay, we're clear.
Have you seen Sabotage? No, I have not seen that. I know what you're doing. Well, damn. Oh, JC, that's nice to hear. That's nice to hear that. I am, like, partly your reason you watch it. It's a good medium. You just gotta, like, I guess, find the right show. Full Metal Alchemist is, like, probably the one show I'd probably recommend anyone to watch. It is one of the best shows. Like, it makes, like, them, like, trying to plan stuff very engaging. I've never watched a show where I was so engaged in, like, the characters coming up with, like, plans to, like, thwart the enemy. Like, it's very engaging stuff. Brotherhood is really freaking good. JC, I said Dale's setup is disgusting in the context of it being so disgustingly good. Not bad. Because I can't even, like... I can't even lie about it being bad, because objectively it's been really good for me this whole race. Like, the fall off, it's almost non-existent. 28th, they got. So it seems like everybody's going to be doing 2 stops. I think that's going to be pretty cut and dry. So I think we're going to probably finish where we need to finish. I have not seen a 2003 one. I've not seen a 2003 one, though I will say I watched a good chunk of it before it went to the filler stuff. I do think the stuff that they originally adapted from the manga in the 2003 series is actually way better. The most easiest reference is when Al rips off his coat and you see his arm. Like, the way in the 2003 does it in its execution is fantastic. Because they show a close-up of the hoodie, and you see like the tears in it, and it's a really good detail. And then you see like the camera like pans back and forth, like left and right, and then it shows like the arm. Really good setup and execution. The 2010 one for Brotherhood, it's just kind of it's just very bland in its like shot composition. Definitely not nearly as like great in its direction and like how they reveal that. So I think the 2003 in terms of that, like adapting the original like manga material up until a certain point, is pretty damn good. I do like that aspect of it. Damn, where were we gonna cycle out? We were like 12th. That was for position. We're in 13. We did not drop much at all. Where are we? Robbie Gordon's for 12. Is that Bobby Steve Parkour. Alright. Bobby Labonte's. Bobby Labonte's. Are we going to legitimately get into the top 10? We got somebody still staying out, which... Interesting strategy call. Jeez, Bobby kind of stopped. But hey, top 10. We actually gained time through that cycle. I'm shocked. Chat, I'm shocked. When is the leader gonna pit? My God, like, he's still gonna have to do 2 stops though, so it's not gonna really matter to him. Oh my God, we are 9th. That is incredible. We might drop back a little bit because I don't think we have that kind of car to like compete with Bobby Labonte and stuff. But this is beautiful while it lasted. Are we really running 8th? That's nuts. I didn't think we had, like, this is a 51 car rating. I think when I did like my test session here at this track, I had like a 54 car, and I was running like 20th maybe, or 18th. It was pretty good, but it wasn't like top 10. I mean, yeah, just like that, we're back on lead lap. Yeah, we got Labonte and Jeff Byrne behind me. They're probably eventually going to get around me. So that's another thing we kind of have to keep in mind. I mean, honestly didn't expect to gain any spots during a pit cycle. I expected to lose time, not gain. So this is insane.
The 10 car is outside.
Yeah, we'll go through the grass. Why the hell not?
49. That was your best lap of the day. Still
Kenseth is leaving pit road. McMurray, Carlo. Well, we're gonna get by Kenseth, but he does have, geez, like 13 lap fresher tires than me or something. So he'll get by me eventually. But McMurray and Benson holding them up, holding Labonte up, so that's good for us. So that gives us a little bit more of a buffer.
29-7. You're closing on the leader.
So we'll be pitting around lap 118, somewhere around there. Now the AI may pit sooner, because usually they always pit sooner on that final stop. Ooh, that was close.
29-53. You're gaining on the leader. Still beside you.
There we go. I don't know what is with turn 1.
You're clear.
We just hit like a certain part of the track and we just accelerate off like crazy. It is incredible.
The 18 car wants to get by you.
I can't believe I'm 7th. That is unbelievable.
29-60. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Uh-oh, Jerry's a salty Sam. Guess we'll see what he's gonna do. Yeah, we're gonna drop back to 10th at least. Those 3 cars behind me are just way too fast. I did not hear about the Fire Texas Motor Speedway. Like inside the track or the facility, though. That sucks. And explode! Oh my God! No, I did not hear about that. I know we meme about demolishing Texas, but it was only figuratively. Jeez. Okay. Well, that's awful. I hope nobody got hurt. God.
17 car is coming right. Number 17 is still there. 29-73. Okay, let's get after these guys now. Still beside
I almost died.
Hold your line. He's still there. Keep digging. Still there. Still beside you.
A propane fire and it destroyed. Okay, that's kind of funny. As long as nobody got hurt. Like if nobody got hurt, then that's okay. But the fact it destroyed turns 1 and 2 is kind of funny. That's kind of funny. I'm not gonna lie. I wonder if that will make them change it to make it better. That'd be kind of funny. Not gonna lie. That's kind of funny. I'm glad nobody got hurt though, because now I feel like I don't feel like a jackass for laughing. Ow! No, my car, my OCD, it was so well this whole race. What a punk! What an absolute punk! Cameron Rowland, oh my goodness! Thank you for the $10 super chat, man. Thank you. Thank you for tuning in and you're too kind. I appreciate that. That means so much.
What if? How are ya, bud? Cool.
Thank you for tuning in. I'm glad you're here. Hopefully you're not watching this at work. I don't want you to get in trouble at work or anything. Share draft with me. I should have, I should have. I just didn't think about it. That sucks. Well, we're going to be repairing this car after this race anyways, but I want it to, maintain its beauty for as long as possible. How am I still racing with Kenseth? He has 13 lap pressure tires and he should be like... I really expected him to just to drive right around me. I'm not a lap down yet. That's another big accomplishment.
We lost a spot. You're clear.
Yeah, if we pit around lap 118, we're just gonna make it on fuel. Like barely. Like we might run out of fuel on the last lap. Like if it goes at this rate. I think we may go a lap down. I'm not sure. It's gonna be close. I think it will happen because we're more than like 3/4 of a lap down, I think. Yeah, I'm hitting the line when they're in 3 4. So yeah, I am 3/4 of a lap down. Or a little bit over a half a lap down. We were halfway through the race, so I think it will happen. We may not actually have to worry about fuel after all, I think. How'd that feel, Elliot? Elliot Sadler, are you drunk? Don't do that. That was terrible turns 3 and 4 for him. I'm watching. Oh, well, I'm glad you're not getting in trouble at work. I don't want you to get in trouble at work. How many seasons do I plan on doing? Well, until I win a championship, which I think will be in season 2, if I had to guess. I don't know when I'll finish that because I'm planning on getting most of this done before, or at least up to race 22 or 23 before the new game comes out, and then I don't know how long it will take for me to finish up the rest of the season. This will definitely be one it'll probably take a while to actually like properly complete. And then after that, I don't know what, because Thunder 03 is so much more brutal. I don't, like, it's, I suck in it for so much of it. There's not a whole lot going on, so I don't want to be doing streams where I'm just by myself running in last. So maybe that, I just won't do it for that. This is kind of like a special kind of exception because I really like playing this game. It's just really fun. I've always just really enjoyed this game and how the drive model is, and I kind of complain that sometimes because I feel like sometimes it's a little, there's some form of dead zone in like the turning, or like the throttle. I guess it's mainly the throttle. It just feels like if you're off the throttle or hitting the brakes, it takes a second for it to like re-register and hit it. I'm not a fan of that, but you can easily adapt to it. At least I think so. I feel like I've gotten used to it at this point. I guess Kurt's one of those other people too that took tires right at the end of the fuel run, so he'll likely get around me. Yeah, so far, I mean, I'm honestly amazed. I did not expect to have the top 10 run. I really thought it was going to be like top 15 at least. Tara Labonte is a rival. I want to try to draft with him like the person in chat said. Maybe we can get that down to 58 because then he won't obliterate me anymore. Anything under 60. There we go. He won't kill me now. That was just enough. Is tire work count as handling? Yes, it's part of the handling. You want to have good long run speed, and you don't want the tires to start slipping and being a mess. So that is kind of part of it. There's a chance you can drive Schrader's car through your tires in that game. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. God damn it! It's the second time I hit Skinner's left bumper. Left ass. It went back up. What? Terry, I drafted with you to get that to go down a little bit. Please go down a little bit. Please. Terry, leaderboard, I can't have you in my way. Oh, no. Okay, he's gonna kill me.
The 5 car is still there. Keep him behind you.
Yeah, I knew that was gonna happen. That actually messed up the whole field behind me, so thank you. Oh, Terry, look what you did. You just destroyed everything behind me. Oh, what a scrub.
Catching up to the leader. Keep on it.
I know. I mean, just driving around the track as is and everything, that's gonna make the rival stuff go down. It's just the short tracks. There's just not much I can do trying to get. It just there's almost no way to get out of people's way when I'm that slow. It's gonna be like that at Martinsville and Richmond, so brace yourself for that. It's gonna be brutal. I don't know if Richmond's gonna be as brutal, but it's gonna be on that brutal scale. I don't want to see the whole field hating. That would be. I wish there was a mod you can do something like that. That would be kind of funny. To have something where like the whole field's like 100 rival at you. That would be pretty funny.
29 feet. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
I really thought maybe I can not go a lap down, but I think it's still going to happen regardless. We just keep losing too much time per lap. I think it's gonna be like right at the end of the race. I think I'm gonna say with like 10 to go, it's gonna happen. Right around lap 157. Well, it's not a whole lot going on here. I mean, it's just kind of chilling. So I qualified 28th. That's what made me surprised I'm running so good.
29.76. Running strong.
Got my qualifying objectives, so we got the extra bonus money. We're gonna finish ahead of Mears as well, pretty sure. So we doing good.
Got one high. The 43 car is looking to pass. Okay, we're clear. The 45 car is outside. 29, right. Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. Clear on both sides.
Well, I guess how my day has gone. Well, it's been pretty chill. My parents got a new dishwasher, so I helped bring that into the house. Helped clean the kitchen a little bit, or get rid of the stuff under the cupboards. I mean, well, I offered to help, and Mom wouldn't let me help. She was just very stubborn about that. She said, "No, I want to do it." And I was like, "Okay." So after I helped bring the thing in and all that stuff, and it was kind of, mostly all hooked up and everything was situated, I offered to run and go get some food for them and all that stuff. So it was just Arby's. So that was nice. Came back home. It's around like 1 o'clock. Took a nap. Woke up at about 5. And was just chilling until the stream. So not a very crazy day. I don't really have like days where I'm like, wow, I went through a jet turbine and flew back out, slayed a dragon. Like, I wish it was that epic. Is Ricky Rudd for position? Yes, he is. Okay.
Gaining on the leader. We made it to lap 100. Still there. Keep
Taco Bell. No, it's not Taco Bell. It's just Arby's.
Okay.
I'm not really a taco guy. I've always been like that. If I ever made like a food channel and did like food reviews or like hot takes, I would get flamed so much because I just don't like a whole lot of food.
29.59. Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
Yeah, Rick Grove's gonna get by me. He just kind of came out of nowhere, but he must be one of those last people that pitted during that cycle, along with Kenseth, I had to assume. But yeah, we'll be pitting at lap 118, and then we'll be able to make it to the end. Be pretty close on fuel. We should be a lap to the good. So, yeah, it's gonna be interesting. We might. It's gonna be close. Like, we're gonna be on. We might run out of fuel on the last lap. I'm not sure. It's really all we gotta do in this run is just stay out as long as we possibly can. If we can maybe stretch it one extra lap and maybe pit on lap 119, then maybe that'll be good. Actually, we'll be fine. To make it out fuel. What am I thinking? I'm miscounting by like 10 numbers. By 10 laps, I mean, geez, I can't talk.
Number 11 is inside. They're on both sides.
Though some people are pitting now, and they might make it on fuel. That's kind of the neat thing, is the AI have the logic to kind of short pit for that last pit stop, because then they can make it to the end and they can kind of like do a little bit of undercutting. I kind of like that. I need to run a Havli in this game. If it had Havli in this game, I could, but I mean, then again, you can always just make a custom car that just looks like it. That's the black and yellow. It's certainly doable. Maybe when we get to like halfway point of the season, I can like switch it up or something.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Oh, the percent of races I'm on is 50%. To answer that question. I wanted to, I was thinking of 100%, but like I just can't stream for that long. So I thought 50% would be perfect. And also, I think this game just wasn't built to run 100% races. It's just the field gets so incredibly strung out. So many people go a lap down. I just don't think it was built to be that. So I think either 25 or 50% is like the perfect race length. But I just thought 50% would be better just because I never really personally ran that before. So I thought it would be kind of fun to do that. And it's almost the length of an entire stream. Like that would normally do. That's like 2 hours. Though it is, I think usually they end about an hour and a half. But if I want to stream like more often, that's like the only compromise I can think of to do that. And it seems like everyone's okay with that so far. I mean, the turnout's been pretty good, so I'm very thankful for that. So, I don't know, it's been nice. But, I was thinking, maybe I could do a couple of one-off 100% races. The Indy race in this game and the AI are so incredibly hard on default setup that I think, honestly, it probably would be a good stream to do like a 100% race in Indy and start last, because it is so hard to move up through the field. I did about maybe 20 laps and I only got to like 27. This was just before the stream started too, because I was just bored and I wanted to kill like an hour of time, and that's what I did. It was so like incredibly difficult to move up through the field. So that one, I think that could be like a good stream where like it's a good balance of difficulty, so it's not like I'm just destroying the field or anything. I have not done 100% Code 600. But I like, well, Charlotte in this game, the AI aren't super difficult, so I don't know if that would be very entertaining, because I would just get the lead pretty early on and then just kind of pull away. But I think the Indy one will be a good mix of like difficulty and challenge and all that stuff. So
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots.
yeah, I've thought of it. Maybe I'll do that someday. I really like the idea Moots does with this 100% races, like simulating like the races and stuff, and like Heat 5. I really like that idea. Like a once-a-week thing, I think that's pretty good. It's a cool idea. Maybe I'll do that when NASCAR 21 comes out. Do like a 100% race at Charlotte or something. Or maybe I'll do something like crazy where I do like a 100% race at Charlotte. Well, I remember this is before like GC's house got obliterated. But we were like talking of the idea of doing like a 100% race at Charlotte, but I would have like 4 times wear on, so I would have to pit like 40 times. It was like a crazy amount, but I really thought it'd be kind of wild to do something like that, and he was gonna like pay me to do it. But obviously the house stuff happened. I felt really like shitty to like ask, like, hey, can I have the money to do the thing? It's like, well, he's kind of going through a life crisis now. It's kind of a inappropriate time to ask, but I've always kind of thought of that. Maybe I'll do that someday. I don't know. It all depends on how NASCAR 21 is. Like, I have no clue if that game's going to be good with like long run races or what, or how the tire is going to be. Will the AI have tire fall off the same as you? Will it just be imbalanced or unbalanced and just be unfair? I don't know. There's a lot of different factors that depends on how I would want to do a stream on that, because we just don't know yet. So can't say it's a guarantee, but it's definitely a possibility. Yeah, we were definitely going to go a lap down this race. That kind of sucks. I mean, we were running so good. I mean, we are running really good. But I would love to stay on lead lap, but I just don't think that's going to happen. I am going to stay out as long as I can, just in case the yellow comes out. I don't want to get pinned a lap down, especially with how good we've been running. One people watching. Hell yeah. Thank you for tuning in. I appreciate that, everyone. It's been nuts with, like, I guess the consistency of viewers. Like, it's been at a pretty solid, like, number for all of these thus far. It's honestly really heartwarming to see people care about the series. I'm always really happy about that. I am curious though, because if we pit at lap 118 and we do kind of undercut some people, we might be able to BS like a 7th place or something because we're going to pit sooner. I don't know. It might happen.
Number 4 is outside. Hold your line. He's still there.
I'm kind of curious now. I'm just thinking about that.
Still there.
Yeah, we can go around one more lap.
4 cars looking high. All clear.
That was an awful 3 and 4, my god. So was Mike Skinner too, because he kiboshed the wall.
31-0. Get up on that wheel now. Let's go.
All right, we're gonna pit this time.
16 car up high. Still beside you.
Just a standard 4-tire stop. Sorry, Kurt, don't want to get in your way.
We drop back a spot. Let's push it.
There we go. That was nice. Nice little stop. We'll repair the damage because Terry Labonte and Jerry Nadeau obliterated me. Ugh. Figures. Of course. We had a great race going until my pit crew forgot that they had feet. That is a 2.5 off the estimated time. That is gross. And I can't merge out on track here.
25 is outside. Clear all around.
Okay, now I can. Longer than a Coke. You've done races that are longer than a Coke 600. Well, it's got to be in different racing games then, because that's not possible. Oh my goodness. Unwishing sword with a 499. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you. That's really nice of you to do that. What a kind soul. I appreciate that. Oh, that's so cool. I always appreciate when people just do that. It means a lot. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the super chat. We're gonna try our damnedest to bring home a top 10 for all the people in chat. Thank you for this. Thank you for talking about my 78 shirt. I love Truex. This was back in Pocono. I think I got this in Pocono 2018, I think. Back when he was still, you know, last year at Furniture Row. Well, I love this shirt. God, I miss Furniture Row. That makes me so sad. Giggity, don't matter to me. I'm bi, so I can say I love Truex, and I can interpret that as dirty as I want. Yeah, Truex has this problem. Sometimes he can be a bit too. He can complain too much, but overall, I do really like him. I liked him before he got like really big. I started liking him in like 2013. Unironically enough, right after the spin gate stuff happened, because I felt bad for him because he got completely like boned from all that. But Pocono, yeah, I was there. I was there when Jimmy hit the wall at Pocono too, and it kind of ended his career. I was there for that. That was a monumental moment to watch Jimmy just obliterate the wall. I was there. I've been to Pocono a good chunk of time. That was weird. That damaged the hood of my car, and now we got scraping behind me. Well, that was interesting. God, Jeff Burton went on an adventure in turn 3. I don't know if he was going to try to pit or what. Yeah, I've been to a good chunk of Pocono races. I went to the fall one in 2014. I went to Watkins Glen. Then I went to both Pocono races in 2015. Went to the spring one in 2016. Or Kurt Busch won, which I was kind of happy with. But it was at the expense of Dale Jr. finishing second to him, so I was very bittersweet about it. But I was also happy because I got to see my future waifu Kurt win. I guess he didn't transition into the full waifu until like Junior retired. But yeah, then I went to the. God, I think I went to the spring one in 2017, or yeah, I was at the one where Blaney won. Then I went to the one in 2018. I haven't really gone since. Yes, I was there. I saw Junior win his first. There's a video up on my channel somewhere of me recording him doing like his burnout. I was freaking out. The first race I ever went to and Dale Jr. won. That was the most iconic. That was the best moment of my life. That was like, that's easily in my top 5 or top 10 favorite moments ever, because I really didn't expect that to happen. It was just, I don't know, it was so awesome to see Junior win that in person. And he did a burnout like right in front of me. That, like, I wanted to cry. There's a video of my channel somewhere with that. That was a good time. I got burnt to hell because I was just not used to being outside much, so I got burnt to a crisp. I was so red after that. It was bad. It was worth it though. Hello, Toxic. Welcome to the stream. You've missed quite an adventure in the stream with everything, how this race has been. Pretty chill. Very weeby. Oh, somebody did ask, why is it the number 63 instead of 86? I was thinking of 86, but I went with that before in the first playthrough. And I didn't want it to like be exactly the same. I just thought, oh, 63 would be kind of cool. 6 is kind of close to 7, so I thought, I could go with that. Really, there was not too much thought. There wasn't too much of a crazy thought process behind it. I don't know if Fittipaldi's pitting, so I'm just gonna. Okay, he pitted. So now we're 10th. Now we're... well, the leader hasn't hit yet. Bill Elliott's up here, so we should be able to get by him. Oh, Toxic, just wait until everything cycles through. We were running 7th at one point. So we are going to easily... We're definitely going to get a top 10 out of this one for sure. We are going to get some Hawk and Chonker money at this track.
29, 46. You got some passes left in there somewhere.
So I haven't been to a Pocono race since 2018. Ironically enough,
They're on both sides.
that was like the last season I really like watched NASCAR a good bit. Because once they announced that they were going to do that All-Star package for 2019 and stuff, I was like, no, I'm out. That is terrible. That is a terrible decision to take horsepower out of the driver's hands and make them be like slot cars. That just was a turning point. Thank God they eventually were like, okay, we're going to go with some races with 750 horsepower, and that's kind of good. But there's so much more, like even before 2019, the 2018 season wasn't even really that good. It's just there was more possibilities for good racing when you have higher horsepower and you see the car, like drivers actually like have to drive the car a little bit. I appreciate that more. In 550, where cars just are stuck to the track and there's no throttle, there's just so much little off throttle time. It's just not compelling to watch at all. So then it made races like Auto Club shit. You know, the track is good. It's just when you give them a shit package, it's going to be pretty awful. I don't want to get into a whole rant about it. Why am I out to pass Jeff Gordon? What is this? Is he for position? No, he's not. No, he's the leader. Okay. Well, that's interesting. Well, we just got our lap back, I guess. Or one of our laps back. And honestly, I don't really know what these, like, the next-gen cars are going to be like. I've heard a lot of bad things where there's just no little off-throttle time. And that's scary. And that doesn't sound good to me. Everything, I mean, I don't have much hope for it. If they're really going to do that. And some of the changes they're doing, like, you know, not repaving, but just reconfiguring a land to have more banking, to be, like, more like a restrictor plate is kind of embarrassing. Because I think we can all agree Atlanta needed to repave, but it didn't need to be reconfigured to have more banking and then narrow the track up. To, like they're asking for someone to get killed. It's so sad. It's just they're putting these drivers in more of a dangerous situation than they need to. I don't want to get into a rant. I really don't. Oh my God, Bobby Oswald with the $5. Oh my goodness. Thank you for that. That means a lot. I can't even stress how much getting super chats in these streams help. Even if it's like $5 or whatever amount, it means a lot. It goes such a long freaking ways.
29.80. Making up some time. Outside. Clear.
I always rewatch the last 18 laps of the 2015 Texas race when Jimmy was running down Brad and passed him for the win. The good old winning days of JJ.
You know, I do remember that. I remember watching that race live because it was kind of a boring race up until that point. But those last couple laps, or like you said, the last 20 laps or so, it was kind of amazing to watch Jimmy get around Brad like that. I think it was Jimmy, right? Yeah, it was really cool. It was really cool to kind of see that. And 2015 isn't that good of a season by any stretch of the imagination. Like, 90% of the races are awful. But there are some tiny good moments in the season like that. That's really freaking cool. That's what I mean. Like, if you have drivers have more off-throttle time, you have more potential for you know, good racing. Like, there's more of a possibility for that, and it's just not like all air. It's just so sad. Jimmy just hit the wall behind. But, like, that's just how low the bar has been set. Like, 2015 is not a good season by any means. It's like a 3 out of 10, 3.5 out of 10 season. It is just gross. But the new ones now are just as bad, or if not worse. I would say slightly worse, just because like the shit shows that we get now are such god tier nonsense. Like, this is ridiculous. I don't know. I always think 2016 is the last like really good season because they got rid of the crazy the air like the aero push and all that stuff wasn't as egregious as 2015 and made the racing a good bit better. I always think that's like the last like really good season. Afterwards, it just kind of wasn't nearly as good. So far, Jimmy is for position. I was now kind of gathering my thoughts. I didn't even really notice that. Yeah, he's for position.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there. Hold your line. You still there? Careful.
I predicted we were gonna go a lap down in like 10 to go. That still could happen. Also, I do want to thank again Bobby for the 5. I really appreciate that. That's good times, I guess. I don't. 2015 is not even that good of a season. I'm reminiscing on the. Remember when the season was a 3.5 out of 10? Now it's worst. Jimmy just got by me. Well, then again, maybe Kyle Petty can hold him up. Also, why am I running really good? You should have been here for Bristol. It was horrible. There's just certain tracks on the schedule where I could just kind of do better at. Like this one, Talladega. And also we're going like full custom setup and everything. So we can kind of get away with some stuff. Some other tracks we're going to probably get back to normal, like running 25th to 30th kind of races. So don't worry, we'll be back to our regularly scheduled mediocrity next race. Jimmy got by me for position, so I think he's on fresher tires if I had to imagine. Haven't really seen him all race, so he must have been one of those people that hit it around lap 107 or something. I don't know.
29-51. You're gaining on the leader.
Yeah, COTs weren't that good. I can definitely detest that because I watched those races back then. I didn't really like them back then. I don't like them now. Ugly car. I definitely not as horrendous as like the 2015 season is. I definitely cannot say that. But definitely a big step down from the 2006 cars. 2008, 2009. Those were all like not very good seasons. I do think 2010 to 2012 are pretty good though. 2013 to 15 not good. 2016 was alright. 2017, 18 bad. 2019 horrendous. I didn't even really watch like 90% of the season, so I maybe don't even have really that good of an opinion, but was not interested. 2020, again, still the same issues as 2021, maybe slightly better because they have more options for the 750 horsepower. But we're talking like incremental differences, like a decimal difference. Like it's not anything like huge. It's just slightly better. But we've had like more galactic shit shows this season, so I mean, maybe it evens out. Yeah, Gen 4 cars are really good. I think if they ever were to like bring back the Gen 4 cars in a hypothetical sense, they need to get rid of the Twisted Sister look of the cars, have the bodies be more symmetrical, have like more composite bodies, have the cars not super duper glued to the ground, where it's like a little bit of an opening between the car and the track. I think if you had aspects like that, you got a good car. I would think so. Because I think by the end of the Gen 4 era, they were definitely getting to the point where they were just getting a bit too ridiculous with the body shapes and the way they're shaping them. It just looked ridiculous. And the cars are getting super glued to the ground. Like, if you compare, like, photos from, like, 3 years prior, from, like, 2004 to 2007, it's like, there's a huge noticeable difference in the cars being how they're, like, on the track. It was just really bad. So, I think, no matter what, even if the Gen 4 still stuck around, that COT's never happened, that Gen 4 car would have gotten, like, it would have gotten ridiculous with the way they were setting them up. Unless they were going to, like, completely overhaul it. So I think eventually, like, sooner or later, it was probably going to get really bad. I don't know. I'm just kind of spitballing here.
29.90. Okay, let's get after these guys now.
Well, at the very least, I think a top 10 is still in the cards. The leader still needs to pit, I think. Oh no, Jerry Nadeau again. No way, he's not like super ultra mad at me anymore. Oh, sorry, Johnny.
Number 01 is putting a block on you.
Oh, he's still salty.
29.96. Keep coming. We're getting there. Okay, we're clear.
I don't know how to get by him without him, like, obliterating me. Oh boy. Ah! Tell me how you really feel. Does that make you feel better? Don't do it again. Oh, he thought about it. Oh, he thought about it. Alright, we get by. That was really hairy. Android 21 is my wife. It's honestly pretty good. Not a bad option. Not a bad option at all. I guess everything's cycled through, so we just have to worry about... I guess we just gotta worry about Jeff Burton, and I have no idea where he's at. Jeff Gordon, I think, is a lap down? Like, I don't know what's wrong with Gordon today, but he has clearly not had a good race. Or maybe he is. Maybe he's lapping me for 10th. I don't know. No, he's not for position. Maybe he's in second place. I don't know. Did second place just lap 10th? I don't know. I'm very confused. Damn, 38 people tuned in. Damn, thank you so much. I appreciate that. That definitely makes me want to, like, stream more often. I'm definitely going to make a channel post and mention it in my Discord, too, like, my stream schedule. I want to try to do every... I don't know if I can do Monday, because Roots does Monday streams, so maybe, like, Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday? I don't know. Because I don't want it, like... Because then again, Roots streams on Thursdays, too. Like, I don't want to impede on his streams. I guess I could just start them like an hour early or something, because they would end around like 7:30, and that wouldn't be as bad. Maybe I can do that. I don't know. So obviously Monday's a little iffy. Wednesday I think would be fine. Friday would be fine as well. Maybe a super secret Saturday stream. I don't know. That's kind of just up in the air. Like whenever I feel like it. I definitely do want to stream this more because it is a lot of fun. The chat has been awesome. I'm actually able to look at it today because we're at 1.5 miles. I can kind of get away with it a little bit more. Yeah, we're just kind of chilling in 10th here. Gonna tie our best finish for Darlington. That kind of sucks. I thought we could maybe get 7. We're not really catching anyone, so we're just kind of stuck here.
29.97. Catch up to the leader. Keep on it.
I have no idea who's leading at this point. If Tony Stewart wins 4 races in a row, I'm going to be really upset. Give someone else a break. Only 3 different winners this season. Dale Jr., Harvick, and Stewart. That's just nuts, though, how many people is lapped, though. That's just insane.
29.57. Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig.
Yeah, Kurt's, like, exiting turn 2 now, so no way we're going to catch him. And we're just stuck in our own little zone. It's been kind of a chill race. I wish there was, like, more to report, but after Bristol, I will take a chill race, because I think Talladega is going to be probably interesting. So we got a couple of races to relax, and then we got Martinsville, which is going to be hell. So. As a glob of cars there. Kurt is in it, so we might be able to cheese 9th. Yeah, Kurt's still stuck on the high side. He's kind of in like the worst spot to try to pass lap traffic. So he's going to get boxed in. He's not going to really have like anywhere to go.
Number 16, up high. 29.90. Making up some time. The 16 car
Is Jimmy
still
up
there.
there?
Number 16.
I think Jimmy's up there.
Your fuel gauge. You're clear.
Alright, well that's... We could get 8th. As long as they keep getting held up.
The 31 car is still there. Okay, we're clear. 30, 0. You're closing on the
Really, Elliot? Really? There you go.
Number 38 is outside.
There you go.
Contact
Move.
with 38 car.
Get your bitch ass out of the way.
You're clear.
Yeah. I mean, we could seriously gain a lot of spots here. Maybe get back on lead. I guess, is that Tony Stewart leading? Is that Brett Bodine holding everybody up? Brett Bodine and... that is it just him? He is Earnhardting it so hard up there.
37. Okay, let's get after these guys.
Oh my god, this...
Number 24. It's up high. 3 wide.
A lot of spots we can gain here.
3 wide.
If that's Michael Waltrip and... Oh god, contact behind me. I didn't do it. It wasn't me. Oh god, Tony Stewart. I think Tony's gonna win again. That's the white flag for him. We're a lap down in 7th. That is incredible. We got so lucky with lap traffic. Brett Bodine. Oh my god, he boned me at Daytona, and now he's gonna save me at Texas. What a Chad. I didn't even make that connection. Oh, through 3 and 4. We gotta block Jimmy for 7th. 7 for Allen. Best finish of the season, though, because of Brett Bodine. Yes! Yeah! Brett Bodine boned me at Daytona, and he saves me here. Oh, Tony Stewart wins again.
A rare caution.
Oh my god.
Wow, that doesn't happen very often. It makes you pay a whole lot more for any mistakes. You don't have that cushion of yellow flags to get caught up.
The Hills Brothers car got a top 10 finish in this one.
When you think that there are 42 other drivers in this NASCAR Winston Cup race, and you manage a top 10, that's pretty impressive.
We hope you enjoy
Tony Stewart
today's
won 4 races in a
broadcast
row.
of NASCAR Winston Cup Racing on EA Sports.
Brett Bodine, the Alan Quickie-like car, just gifted me 3 spots. That is, I can't believe that. That's kind of funny. That's kind of funny, I'm not gonna lie. That is insane. I hope Brett Bodine retires and I can get that car. Because I am not going to let that car go. I will jeopardize my whole career and suffer not getting as much money just so I can have that car. I need it. I can't believe he helped me out like that. That is insanity. That is insanity. I honestly, I'm shocked by that. I wish our car didn't get that much damage though, because we ran like a clean race across the board. Well, Nadu's not nearly as pissed at me. Oh, that's a lot of money. An extra $236,000. We can definitely start overhauling some more stuff if it's worth it. Oh my sweet good God. Tony Stewart dominated. Actually, no, Jeff Gordon led the most laps. Tony Stewart won 4 races in a row. Oh my God. He is just destroying the standings. Jeff Gordon, Dale Jr. led the 3 most laps. The other ones were Kenseth, probably during pit cycle. And that's it. So we got Mears and Harvick out of the race early, as well as Marlin, as well as Newman. A lot of heavy hitters. Newman and Harvick are pretty high in points, so they just got absolutely destroyed in the points battle. And, geez, only like 6 on the lead lap. We almost finished that race on the lead lap. We were so close. If lap traffic just Bodine held them up. I can't believe Bodine held up 2 lanes of traffic like that. Oh my God! And as soon as I got to them, they finally got all around them. Like, we probably should have got 10th, but we got lucky. That's incredible. I cannot believe how that played out. That worked out perfectly. I have no words. That's perfect. No, caution-free race. We did everything we needed to. I got nothing. 4 more races. Yeah, 4 more races on the shop edition. And we got some repairing to do. Can we overhaul anything? Yes, we can. We can improve the durability. We could actually probably overhaul all of these because we actually have enough money to do that. I was thinking about switching crew members or something and get like better ones, but I'm gonna wait until like race 12 to do that. So for now, we'll just repair some stuff. Yeah, durability goes up a little bit. I guess we can, I guess we can overhaul it. 95,000 for that. Sure, we'll overhaul it. Why the hell not? Chassis. We'll overhaul that too. Get a little bit better durability. In the long haul, that will be good for us to use that multiple times and maybe it won't go down as much. That's like the logic I'm trying to... And that doesn't change, so we're just going to repair that like normal. 48,000. And then we're going to go into Talladega in Martinsville with pretty... I mean, Talladega, definitely good stuff, without question. What's the car rating going to be for that? I think that chassis section is our best stuff. And it's 53. I thought it was 54. Maybe I'm misremembering it. But yeah, it should be... It's 1% better than Daytona. Talladega, we can maybe... We should finish well. I would like to think so. But point standings, we got a great result today. Tony Stewart pulling away with it. Gained a bit on Jarrett. Tony Stewart with 4 wins in a row. Disgusting stats. Dale Jr. with a good finish, but still lost points. Gordon got second, still lost points. He is... right now, it's really the top 5 that are under 1 full race behind. Harvick on back. 1 full race back. He lost so much points for finishing 40th. Newman as well with a horrible result. Drops back a lot. Johnson ahead of Newman. And he's 10th in points. Kurt 11th. Newman 16th. Oh my God. That is horrendous for Newman standards. And we're up to 18th. Holy shit. Oh my God. We absolutely blew through Kenny Wallace in the points. He actually was only 30 points back from me. He must have finished pretty good then. Oh my God. Well, I like to say we'll keep that, but I don't think it's going to be the case. But top 20 in points, it still can happen. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Tony Stewart leading the rookie of the... Yeah, we're still rookie of the year battle. All right. And we got rookie of the race. That's an extra 2,000. Pole award, that still goes to Dale Jr. Manufacturer, Chevy, of course, and laps led. Tony Stewart has had almost 4 times as much laps led as Dale Jr. I think it's like 3 times, but it is an insane amount. And we are not in this discussion because we have not led any laps. But yeah, so if this is like 100% races, Tony Stewart in 7 races would have led like 1,140 laps. 7 races in if we went like 100% race length. Like hypothetically speaking, that is insane. Like those are god tier stats in 7 races. Like my god. That was a good race. I can't even, like, that was way better than what I expected. I expected maybe 18th, 19th. But the fact we got 7th, that is incredible. That, I don't even have words to describe how good that is. And Talladega should be like another solid top 25. So we'll have to wait and see. I'll see if I stream on Monday. I'm not sure, but I think Wednesday's definitely going to happen for sure. Keep posted on either my Discord or my YouTube community post thing. I'll mention it there. Or on Twitter. Got 3 different ways to get info from me, so there you go. So yeah, before I go, like usual... Oh, my neck is stiff. But like usual, I want to thank people that did like super chats, all the donations throughout the stream, because there was a good chunk of them, and I really appreciate it. So Ryan Zibby with $9.99, Cameron Rowland with the $10, Unwishing Sword with the $4.99, and Bobby Oswald Jr. with the $5. I appreciate you guys doing that a lot. It means a lot. It goes a long ways. Thank you to all my Patreon members as well. All the Patreon people. I should probably do that here because I'm streaming so much. I guess. Oh, that's the wrong thing. I don't actually have that tab open. Hold on, let me do that. Let me close this out just in case something weird pops up. Where is my display capture? There we go. That's what I was looking for. And we'll see where that is on my handy dandy notepad. Oh yeah, because my computer had an update, and it had lost the stuff. There it is. Yeah, there we go. Oh god. Ow. Okay, there we go. Okay, now we can do it. Like usual. Big thank you. Wait, hold on. Let me bring my... Here we go. Wait. Where's my thing? Where'd it go? Now my stream's dying. Stop dying, stream. Computer. There we go. Okay. Yeah, thank you to all my patrons. Dale Reynolds, Weather Bros, KamikazeGames, Ronnie Lazzarine, Dave 500, Champ 15, NASCAR, Bailey Carrier, Golf Q100, DennyHamlinUltimateFan, Emiliobebzer, Mark Harman, and Mexican Lake 1986, and Ryan Vargas for a donation. Oh my god, George Vargas, not Ryan Vargas. Jeez. Oh my god. But see, I can't edit. I can't edit around that. I have to keep my mistakes in. For all the support and all that stuff, it means a lot. It goes a long ways. And everything. Thank you everybody for tuning in. You are all badasses in the most figurative, sometimes literal sense, I guess. I don't know what the word is. But yeah, I'll see you all on Monday, maybe Tuesday. I'm not sure. For Talladega. That'll be kind of fun, so. Yeah. Cher says goodbye too, because it wants to squeak. Okay. I'm gonna get going. Everybody have a good night and a good weekend and all that stuff.